The executive director of the Niagara County SPCA came under fire some time ago, and today John Faso said he would meet with News 4.
But he ended up having very little to say. News 4's Ed Dranch picks up this part of our team coverage tonight. Ed?
Yeah, it took hours for Faso to even show up and speak with us. His lawyer was standing at his side. We presented him an opportunity to defend himself and the practices used by some of his technicians. Tonight, there is outrage.
Well, what's the thought on it?
No comment on that.
Niagara SPCA Executive Director John Faso tried to avoid the media by darting into his office after he waited hours to speak on the stunning report released. The report details systematic failures and oversights that came under his watch. Finally, with his lawyer behind him, he came out to speak. Their pets are being stuck in the heart and can actually feel the liquid going in. It's painful. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, again, I'm not going to comment on that until I can take a look at the report. And
you can understand why there's outrage.
I can. I'm not going to comment.
The acts that have been happening with these animals within this so-called shelter are not euthanasia. They are barbaric and they are torture.
Cynthia Gerber is an animal rights activist and part of Animal Allies of Western New York. The 116 pages of solid proof outlining how poorly some animals were treated was more than enough to infuriate her.
Horrified that this is going on within Niagara County, the SPCA of all places. I'm horrified. And they toss the animal aside where it's left to suffer and convulse and then slowly die. It's not a quick death.
Gerber, on behalf of Animal Allies of Western New York, is calling on Faso to turn in his resignation.
Serial killers are given more dignity and respect than these animals have been given.
Danielle Landry came in to find her dog, who was lost for some time. She was worried her four-legged friend would be next on the hit list.
I wanted to come up here and get him as soon as possible because I think that's terrible.
A no-kill shelter in Niagara County is something many are demanding, including Senator George Maziarz. In a statement, he said, "I believe firmly that the SPCA of Niagara will not recover in the eyes of its volunteers, the supporters, and the municipalities they serve until these steps are taken." As for Faso tonight, there's no word if he'll step down from his post, one he's only held for about 20 months. The Erie County SPCA, as you heard, continues to urge the community to continue to support the Niagara shelter. Live in the newsroom tonight, Ed Dranch, News 4 at 5.